Hi everybody, this is Susie. Hope everybody's doing well today. I have a new project to share with you, once again, an altered box. And without further ado, I'm just going to present that to you. I love the way that this came out. This paper that I use with Mod Podge is from the Journey paper from K&Co. I just totally love that paper, and the color is kind of like a sage green with a lot of swirls and flourishes in there, and kind of like a very, very, very pale minty color. And I'm not the greatest at the Mod Podge, and sometimes I'm kind of thankful that I am, because it really enhances the project once I'm done. And any of you that have used a Mod Podge may have noticed that sometimes you don't exactly get it even on the edges, and for me that's a plus, because I get a big square sander that I bought in Home Depot. Rather, my husband got it for me there. You get, like, for $2 you get about 10 of them. And I sand it all off until the edges of the paper, the second layer of it, comes through, which it turns it white. And then I take a sponge with some vintage photo and I go all around with it, which gives it that really nice antique vintage feel that I aim for, because that's my style. And I've done that all around the box here, and the bottom is lined with felt, so on the dresser or table it won't be scratched from the wood surface. And making this, it was so funny that I had taken the hardware off of it and putting it back on. It wouldn't stay on for some reason. I didn't want to glue the nails in, so I just decided to take off the bottom piece and take off the top piece with a little latch on it, and then just put this crystal flower down into the bottom of the box. I'm using one hand, sorry, and oops, and it will open that way. So when it closes, it just kind of looks like you're going to open it with that, but you're actually not. And you could see that I drilled the holes back in with the paper, but it didn't happen. So that covers it once it's closed. I didn't finish the inside yet. I was kind of excited to, and I just kept going and going, and I was kind of excited, so I can always finish that later on, which the inside of the box is going to be like a creamy, creamy pale caramel color, which will match nicely with the vintage photo. I'm just going to paint it. And what I have here is I have a roll of seam binding in white, and whenever I need to make custom bows or custom ribbons of any kind, what I usually do is I dye it, and this one is Shabby Shutters by Ranger, the Tim Holtz liquid ink that I used, and I mixed it with very, very little water so that I was able to get that nice green color, which is, it's not emerald, but it's kind of camouflage a little bit, so it matches nicely with the color of the paper that's on the box, along with matching these really pretty crystal flourishes, which start off in a really pale green blending into a brown. And again with some pretty little gem daisies, and I just had gotten these at AC Moore. I just love the stuff that they have there, I'm telling you. And I had gotten from my box, I have a really big box of all different color, really nice quality pearls, so I kind of scattered those all around, along with these gems here that are the crystals that are look like a leaf. And as you could see, these large caramel colored roses here, the bud roses, they're quite large. They're about a little over an inch long. Those I made. So those look really pretty nice on there. And then what I had made was this really large rose out of mulberry paper. So that looks really pretty sitting on there. After a while, once you finish shaping it, it kind of stiffens in there. And you see these little gold balls that are on here? These are little tiny stick pins. So let me see if I can pull it. I can't pull it out. Okay, you see that? It's a little tiny stick pin. And you can get that at your craft store, or actually I had gotten these at the fabric store for hemming. And I also have a button here that's heart shaped and it's gold. That's from my friend Lynn over at MMVA. Hi Lynn, thank you, those are so beautiful. And I have this double crystal flower here that's really pretty with these attached leaves and these other like shooting wires with very pretty diamond shaped little crystals on those. Very, very pretty. These tiny little paper flowers are very pretty as well. I have those from my stash. And you see these little like stamens? They're kind of natural, almost like a cardboard color when you get them, that they look kind of yucky. These are actually from a flea market, so whoever had them must have had them for a while, or they were just like that, so I wound up getting those. I had those for a while. I found them looking in a box or something, so you know what that's like, right, ladies? And again, really pretty little daisies and different color pearls that are cream and gold and green and off-white, just to offset and go with the papers and the color flowers, all in this really, really nice earth tone kind of colors with the brown, the beige, the green, really very pretty. Again, it was with Mod Podge and the Journey paper from K&Co, and really very nice. For those of you that are wondering about these roses that are crystal looking and some of these flowers, I've seen so many people in the groups that are on Facebook, and all of the beautiful artists that are designing online using a lot of these things. And there's so many people that are selling them, and I had actually gotten some of these from a flea market, like a yard sale kind of thing. I don't know, it was like just a bag of goodies that I had gotten for really cheap. And the roll of the seam binding, you can get it at a fabric store or probably online too, like on the Etsy store or any other of the embellishment stores that carry ribbons and such. But I could highly recommend who you may want to shop from, and I will mention that in the drop down box below. So I'll be showing still life photos in this on my group at Mixed Media Vintage Arts. For those of you that are in the group, you'll be able to see a better shot of this. I hope you can. I really love the way my rose came out. Isn't that so pretty? Really, really elegant. I just love it. And it's that caramel, creamy, beige, taupey, bluchy kind of color. It's just very neutral and nice. And the rug in my bedroom is actually kind of like a sage green color, and I had just gotten a whole new comforter set, and with the big shams and all the extra pillows and whatnot. So there's this green that's in there, and I think it's going to pick it up nicely on the dresser. And I have this this whole layout here. I'm on my dining room table with a backdrop of a piece of satin, just for picture taking. So I thought while I was here I might as well make the video. And it's so funny that I have this crystal here. This is actually a crystal bracelet that I'm giving to my brother's girlfriend for Christmas. So and just like these layouts of you know, just to give it a little niceness when I'm taking pictures. And oh, just to show you, I bought this it came this morning. So funny that the UPS mail truck came to my house this morning and brought me this I bought. It's actually a dispenser for soap. But because using a lot of paper and glues and the liquid hand cleanser and you know, inks and so on, all of you ladies that use that know that your hands wind up feeling a little bit rough after a while. So several times through the day I like to put a little bit of softness on my hands. So instead of going to the bathroom and getting the bottle of lotion, I thought that I would just fill it up in this pretty little vintage looking dispenser and use my lotion in there. I just love the way it looks, and I thought it was really a pretty nice layout. There's a Coca-Cola bottle in the background. A really nice layout for this. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at my latest design, and if you have any questions, please send me a private message through YouTube, Facebook, or email. My blog is suziecrafter10.blogspot.com. I hope all of you are shopping safely and enjoying getting ready for the Hanukkah and Christmas holiday that's coming. Shopping online is one of the things that I've been doing lately, but it's sometimes I just like going to the store because just in case I have to return it, I go there. So anyway, you guys have a great day, and thanks a lot for tuning in today. Bye!